Hello and welcome to The Angry Sniper, episode number 95. Yes, tiny little mini break from the SAS Chronicles insofar as we're back to the main series. I don't know when if there will be a next part of the Chronicles. It's just something I just liked the idea of. I was watching and I thought, I can have a bit of fun with this. Let's just go with it, and hey, there we go. Now this one has a bit of an odd title, The Disadvantage. And that actually refers to the other team. Now, you see what I'm doing here? I'm just trying to put down a bit of covering fire. Because as we all know, if you start getting bombarded with loads of AoE, the first thing you tend to do is drop back. At least that's what happens most of the time. On a couple of occasions when a sniper drops some AoE, sometimes they head straight for you and it just acts like a magnet. And yeah, it doesn't work out like you had planned. It's also one of these things where by putting down that covering fire, it's a great way to help out Juggernauts and Marauders, the jumpers as I call them, you know, because it helps to drive the whole thing, the other team back. And in this particular war zone, on our team, I'm grouped with a couple of guildmates of mine, Achilles, who's a Juggernaut, and that's not the Achilles of old, just a game, Servants of None dude. This is a different Achilles. People who are old to the server will know what I mean by that. There's a different Achilles. The other one is Turnus. I can't pronounce that, Christ. He's also in my guild, and he's also a Juggernaut. So that means we got... well, see, we've actually got 4 Juggernauts in this one. And we've also got 2 healers. The other team, by contrast, has got 1 healer, just happens to be my target. Well, you know, like I tend to do. I know they've got 2 mercs, 1 sniper, I think they've got a couple of Juggernauts, and I can't remember the makeup of the rest of the team. So straight away, without anything else, they are automatically at a disadvantage in this sense, because the one thing which is always a pain is when you've got multiple Juggernauts and you've got multiple healers to keep those damn gits up. You know, I'll say that with all due respect to my guildmates, but when we are against loads of Juggernauts, and it's kind of, we all know, they're a pain in the ass sometimes when they're getting healed up, because, you know, you're not going to be able to get them off you. I have to say, Achilles in my guild, he seems to like his Juggernaut a fair bit, and watching him play on it a bit, I can see why. He tends to like sages and sorcerers quite a bit. I can't imagine why. Now in this particular, I've worked out by this point they've only got 1 healer, which happens to be my target. Funny that, isn't it? So I spend a lot of this war zone just trying to, as soon as I see him, right, let's get him. He happens to be a sorcerer, so he happens to be a target for my guildmates as well, just because he's a sorcerer. I feel so sorry for sorcerers when they're about. And the other one, which I tend to, is I seem to have I make up my own target priority in war zones, and as the healer was always first, because there's just one of them. He seemed to be fairly. He wasn't getting much cover from his team, you know. Just a bit bad positioning by him in that case, I think. Now, after the healer, it's kind of targets of opportunity. It's like once the healer is down, great, we can go on the killing spree and attack anyone who happens to be low health. So, hey, they're the ones after that. But if there's no one of that kind, or if I see the sniper on the other team is free casting, right, get the sniper next. Because being a sniper, and I think he or she is Marksman, I know how potent that spec can be, so... Sorry dude, you're a sniper. Take my hat off, but unfortunately... So, all in all, it's kind of... I feel as if we have got a much stronger setup. Never mind about who's playing, just in terms of... because I know Kurath, he's an old dude as well. And Radula, or however you pronounce it. He's one of the healers, and he's been around a while as well. But ignoring the kind of whether the players are any good or not, the makeup for this one is much better than the team they've got. I think. I mean, look at that. It's kind of the juggernauts. As they just go right into your face, you know, and there's not much you can do about it. If you've got two healers just constantly topping them up with health, it's kind of, you can't get rid of them. So you're constantly getting pushed back and back and back. And of course that is great as a sniper, because it means you can just sit at the back here and just pop away and, haha, I'm going to have some fun here. And that's basically what I did for the whole war zone. So it's kind of, when you've got that situation going on, that is what snipers tend to miss quite often. You know, it's we are not given the freedom in order to do our stuff, do our damage. But in this one, I had a lot of freedom. It was good fun. Better CC on the healer there, which worked as well. Finished off the sniper. Sorry, dude. I will remember your valor. Incidentally, if you look at the time on the thing, it's like 10 past 3. It's like, whoa, hang on. Yeah, this went on for, I think I logged at 4 o'clock, and of course this is on Friday night, so I'm recording this on a Saturday. And the pops just kept on coming. Now here, I'm kind of doing my CCE stuff, completely oblivious to the fact that no one's trying to cap. There was, but I think they got interrupted and walked away. So I wasted a couple of cooldowns there, but never mind. Now, this is where it starts to get a bit interesting, I think. You might have just noticed it before, but my health drops a fair bit. And, the one problem... Haha, sorry dude. That was a mercenary, which I just managed to bump out the way. And, yeah, up to this point. Of course you see that sniper. Hello dude. And the other person who's targeting me is... looks like his guildmate. It's called... oops. Just funny watching it all unfold, you know. But it's look at that. Mercenary. No. Snipers are delicate, you know. Oh yes. I do actually die in this one. Quite well, I must point out, you know. I do it in style and go out with a bang, as it were. It's kind of, it just feels at the moment is every single time I show my face, I'm getting targeted. And watch this bit here. I do believe he's tried to do that covered escape and debilitate thing, but I managed to avoid that. But as I said, whoops, I made a bit of a mistake, and I went out in style. It's kind of, yes, if I'm gonna die, I'm gonna do it with a bit of a bang. Oh, that was such a bad mistake. My own silly fault. Had a lot of war zones on this character actually. That night. It's all this thing. If I'm using this character, because I'm not going to run Marksman, and I'm not going to sully any of my other characters with this nasty build, you know. Got a bit lucky at the end. I would have been died a couple of times if it wasn't for those healers. But yeah, if I'm using this character and I've got a fun build, or say it's a war zone which takes my fancy, like this one, I probably will load it, but I can't guarantee you're going to see Marksman videos from me that often. But this was a lot of fun to play. For a once in a while thing, but take care, keep sniping, have fun, and I'll see you again in the next one. Have fun.